Which of the following devices is used in the microprocessors? A. JFET. B. BJT. C. MOSFET. D. CMOS. The correct answer is CMOS. A 2-bit binary multiplier can be implemented using A. 2 inputs ANDs only, B. 2 inputs XORs and 4 input AND gates only, C. 2 inputs NORs and 1 XNOR gate, D. XOR gates and shift registers. The correct answer is 2 inputs NORs and 1 XNOR gate. Which one of the following circuits is used for converting a sine wave into a square wave? A. Astable multivibration. B. Monostable multivibration. C. Bistable multivibration. D. Schmidt trigger. The correct answer is Schmidt trigger. A super heterodyne receiver has a IF of 465 kHz. It is tuned to a station broadcasting at 500 kHz and its oscillator is operating at 965 kHz. Then the 1330 kHz frequency would be A. Adjacent channel frequency, B. Image frequency, C. Gyro frequency, D. Maximum usable frequency. The correct answer is image frequency. Following are the properties of impulse function. A. 1 true 2 false 3 true, B. 1 false 2 true 3 true, C. 1 true 2 true 3 true, D. 1 true 2 true 3 false. The correct answer is 1 true 2 true 3 true. What is an advantage of an electronic voltmeter over a non-electronic voltmeter? A. Low power consumption, B. Low input impedance, C. The ability to measure wide ranges of voltages and resistance, D. Large portability. The correct answer is low power consumption. Which of the following statements are true for the diamond structure? A. 1 only, B. 1 2 and 4, C. 2 and 3 only, D. 2 3 and 4. The correct answer is 1 2 and 4. Which is the dominant mode in rectangular waveguides? A. TE10, B. TE11, C. TE01, D. trademark 11. The correct answer is TE10. Which of the following are the memory performance parameters? A. 1 only, B. 1 and 2 only, C. 2 and 3 only, D. 1 2 and 3. The correct answer is 1 2 and 3. In the given circuit the switch is open for a long time. At time t0 the switch is closed. What are the initial and final values of voltages across the inductor? A. 0V and 0V, B. 0V and 80V, C. 80V and 0V, D. 80V and 80V. The correct answer is 80V and 0V. Consider the following statements. In the case of space wave propagation, the signal strength at the receiver is A. 1 and 2, B. 1 and 3, C. 2 and 3, D. 3 only. The correct answer is 1 and 3. An 8085 microprocessor is operating at 2 MHz frequency and executes the following program: start MOV AB out 55H DCRB STA2700H NOP JMP start. Identify the total number of machine cycles required to execute the above program till the JMP instruction is executed for the first time. A. 12, B. 13, C. 14, D. 15. The correct answer is 14. An 8085 executes the following instructions: 2710 LXI H30 A0 H2713 DAD H2714 PCHL. All addresses and constants are in hex. Let PC be the contents of the program counter and HL be the contents of the HL register pair just after executing PCHL. Which of the following statements is correct? APC 2715 HHL 30 A0H. BPC 30 A0H HL 2715H. CPC 6104 HHL 6140H. DPC 6140 HHL 2715H. The correct answer is PC 6104 HHL 6140H. With which decoder it is possible to obtain many code conversions? A 2-line to 4-line. B 3-line to 8-line. C not possible with any decoder. D 4-line to 16-line decoder. The correct answer is 4-line to 16-line decoder. Consider the following statements: the klystron and traveling wave tube differ from each other. A1 and 2 only. B3 and 4 only. C1 2 and 3. D2 3 and 4. The correct answer is 1 2 and 3. Consider a system whose input x and output y are related by the equation yt x dt h2t dt, where ht is shown in the graph. Which of the following four properties are possessed by the system? Bibone bounded input gives a bounded output. Casual, the system is casual. LP, the system is low pass. LTI, the system is linear and time invariant. A casual LP. B bibone LTI. C bibone casual LTI. D LP LTI. The correct answer is bibone LTI. The following components are used to measure power output of a 2 kW TWT amplifier. A 24135. B 13425. C 12435. D 24153. The correct answer is 13425. Consider the following statements regarding sources or error in a Q meter. A1 2 and 3. B1 and 2 only. C2 and 3 only. D1 and 3 only. The correct answer is 2 and 3 only. What are the minimum number of 2 to 1 multiplexers required to generate a 2-input and gate? A 2-input XOR gate. A1 and 2. B1 and 3. C1 and 1. D2 and 2. The correct answer is 1 and 2. Transfer function of a certain system is the approximate settling time for unit step input is A2 sec. B4 sec. C6 sec. D8 sec. The correct answer is 4 sec. On which bands do the optical fibers operate? A1 only. B1 and 2 only. C1 2 and only. D1 3 and 4. The correct answer is 1 3 and 4. A 3-stage Johnson counter shown in figure is clocked at a constant frequency of Fc from the starting state of Q0 Q1 Q2 101. The frequency of output Q0 Q1 Q2 will be AFC2, BFC3, CFC6, DFC8. The correct answer is FC6. Which of the following conditions should be satisfied to call an astable multivibrator circuit using discrete components as a digital circuit? A1 only. B2 and 3. C2 only. D3 and 4. The correct answer is 1 only. A 4-bit shift register is initialized to value 1000 for Q3 Q2 Q1 Q0. The D input is derived from Q0 Q2 and Q3 through 2 XOR gates as shown in figure. The pattern 1000 will appear at A 3rd pulse, B 7th pulse, C 6th pulse, D 4th pulse. The correct answer is 6th pulse. Choose the correct statements. A. In case of an antenna, the antenna resistance and loss resistance are not two different quantities. B. The loss resistance includes loss by eddy currents, improper earth connections, insulation leakages, etc., but not I2R losses. C. Radiation resistance varies directly as square root of frequency. D. None. The correct answer is none. The PCM signal shown below uses amplitude level of 1 volt and 1 volt to represent binary symbols 0 and 1 respectively. Each code word consists of 4 bits. The sampled version of analog signal from which this PCM signal is derived is AEB596, BCD231, CDA495, D25B6A. The correct answer is 25B6A. Consider a situation where number of minterms with even number of zeros are same as number of minterms with odd number of 1s. Then minterms with even number of zeros and minterms with odd number of 1s are to each other, then number of variables is A. Equivalent even, B. Complement odd, C. Complement even, D. None of these. The correct answer is complement even. Which of the following flip-flop is used as a latch? A. JK flip-flop, B. RS flip-flop, C. T flip-flop, D. D flip-flop. The correct answer is D flip-flop. Which of the following transducers is most suitable for monitoring continuous variations in very fine thickness of a material? A. Diaphragm, B. Capacitor, C. LVDT, D. Piezoelectric crystal. The correct answer is capacitor. Ferromagnetic materials show hysteresis in BH characteristic. As the magnetic field in increased slowly from zero value, what is the first process which sets the material to give net magnetization? A. Growth of favorably oriented domains at the cost of other domains by reversible boundary displacements. B. Growth of favorably oriented domains at the cost of other domains by irreversible boundary displacements. C. Domain wall orientation. D. A combination of processes A and C above. The correct answer is a combination of processes A and C above. Which of the following is a microwave source with a cross-field structure? A. Double cavity klystron, B. Reflex klystron, C. Magnetron, D. Traveling wave tube. The correct answer is magnetron. Signal flow graph is used to find A. Stability of the system, B. Controllability of the system, C. Transfer function of the system, D. Poles of the system. The correct answer is poles of the system. Which junction has least junction capacitance? A. Alloy, B. grown, C. diffused, D. point contact. The correct answer is point contact. Consider a multiplexer with X and Y as data inputs and Z as control input. Z0 selects input X and Z1 selects input Y. What are the connections required to realize the two-variable Boolean function FTR without using any additional hardware? A. R to X, 1 to Y, T to Z, B. T to X, R to Y, T to Z, C. T to X, R to Y, 0 to Z, D. R to X, 0 to Y, T to Z. The correct answer is R to X, 1 to Y, T to Z. Which of the following stages has no phase inversion of the signal? A. 2 CE stages, B. 3 CE stages, C. CE and CC stages, D. CE stage and emitter follower. The correct answer is 2 CE stages. The stage marked X in the architecture shown below of a two-stage op-amp is A. Direct coupled amplifier, B. Buffer amplifier, C. Level shifter, D. Blocking oscillator. The correct answer is level shifter. Multiple member of antennas are arranged in arrays in order to enhance what property? A. Both directivity and bandwidth. B. Only directivity. C. Only bandwidth. D. Neither directivity nor bandwidth. The correct answer is only directivity. The 4-point discrete Fourier transform DFT of a discrete time sequence 1023 is A022J222J, B222J622J, C613J213, D613J013J. The correct answer is 613J013J. Which of the following materials is not an insulator? A. Diamond, B. Graphite, C. Bakelite, D. Lucite. The correct answer is graphite. Maxwell's equations establish the relationship between and at any point in a continuous medium. When we move from one medium to another, then which of the following statements is correct? A. At the boundary separating the two media the tangential components of n are continuous. B. At the boundary separating the two media the tangential components of are continuous. C. If there are surface charges present on the boundary, then normal component of is continuous. D. If there are no surface charges, then normal component of is discontinuous. The correct answer is at the boundary separating the two media the tangential components of n are continuous. Manganin, an alloy of copper and manganese, is used in A. Soldering material, B. Heating elements, C. Ballast resistors, D. Standard resistances. The correct answer is standard resistances. If a two-port network is reciprocal as well as symmetrical, which one of the following relationships is correct? A. Z12 Z21 and Z11 Z22. B. Y12 Y21 and Y11 Y22. C. AD BC1 and AD. D. All of the above. The correct answer is all of the above. Which of the following antenna is obtained by modifying a waveguide? A. Microstrip antenna, B. Helical antenna, C. Horn antenna, D. Dipole antenna. The correct answer is horn antenna. Which one of the following pairs is not correctly matched? A. NaCl dimagnetic, B. GD paramagnetic, C. ferrite ferrimagnetic, D. Cr2O3 ferromagnetic. The correct answer is GD paramagnetic.